Hello and welcome to our second episode of The Little Inside. My name is Tobi, and this week we are going to discuss the question how to combine the practice of present moment awareness with a lifestyle that requires planning. So here we go. So most of you probably know John Lennon and his very famous quote, "Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans." It's a great quote. And it really shows the way we are living at this moment. We're continuously trying to live our life. We're struggling to live our life. We're planning to live our life. We're waiting, actually. We're kind of in a state of waiting for life. Yet once we have arrived and our plan finds a fulfillment, then quickly there is the next plan. There is the next kind of unsatisfied state of mind arising that needs something more to feel more complete all the time. So this is a cycle. If you look at it really well, it's very similar to the posture in which we are sitting right now. Look at your posture right now, feel it. And you will notice that with each passing minute, the pain in your body is growing, and with the growing pain, the desire to move, the desire to change your posture is also growing. So that goes up to a point where you're then changing your posture. And with the change of your posture, you're actually creating the next type of pain or the next type of problem, which then needs the next solution and so forth. Well, there is no end to that. If we are seeking true lasting happiness within our posture, then we will never really find it. It will never really last. It's very elusive. There's only these short moments of relief, actually. And if our life is the same, then no wonder that we are never truly satisfied and never can find any real satisfaction. So where is this true happiness? Where is this real satisfaction? Where can I find it? Let's have a look at what the Buddha has to say about this. So in one of his discourses, the Buddha is talking about the present moment. And he is talking about it in a very beautiful way. And I would like to read this to you really quick. So he says, "You shouldn't chase after the past or place expectations on the future. What is past is left behind. The future is as yet unreached. Whatever quality is present, you clearly see right there, right there." I absolutely love this passage because it shows you how to practice, how to cultivate mindfulness in a very direct way. Let go of the future, let go of the past. He goes on to say that whatever quality is arising in that field of experience, you clearly see it. It is right there, right there. So if we are observing ourselves like this, we will quickly see that every experience in life is actually arising and passing rather quickly. So when we see that, we are loosening our grip, our attachment to these things. And by that, there is more happiness, more joy coming into our life. As we are holding on to things less and less, as we are allowing life to flow through our being more and more, there is more happiness, more joy, and more lightness in it. We are not carrying life anymore. We are flowing with it. And this is a very beautiful experience. There's not so many worries anymore. Life doesn't feel as serious and heavy anymore. It doesn't weigh you down. It doesn't burden you that much anymore. And all that starts by entering the present moment. So the Buddha is very often, he is actually calling people to come into the present moment and to really look at themselves, look at their experiencing, and notice by themselves that every experience arises and passes continuously. With this, we can learn that experiences cannot grant any satisfaction by themselves. What actually gives us satisfaction is a state that lies beyond things that come and go. And accessing that state of mindful awareness, there is more bliss, more joy. And this joy, this bliss, then in turn infuses and charges and fuels your life. So you are living your life more fully, with more pleasure, with more lightness, less seriousness. So the all-over experience becomes better when we distance ourselves from this non-stop chasing the next moment. When our priority goes from chasing towards arriving. So now you might wonder, how do I combine living in the present moment with a lifestyle that requires planning, that requires me to think about tomorrow and what I need to do tomorrow and so forth? Now it's actually very, very simple. As you wake up in the morning, you open your eyes. Do you really need to worry about what to do next? Or can you simply appreciate that moment that you were opening your eyes? Feeling that you're just opening your eyes, that you're waking up. Feeling that waking up is like this. Then you go and you brush your teeth. Can you simply brush your teeth without worrying about the meeting, without thinking about what lies ahead? Just brush your teeth. Because anyways, all the worries, all the hopes, all the fears, they will not help you, they will not give you any solution while you are brushing your teeth. If anything gives you a solution, it is silence rather than the noise in your head. And you have breakfast afterwards. While you're eating breakfast, is it possible for you to just eat breakfast? To taste every bite, to know as you chew, to know as you swallow. Is it possible for you, after breakfast, to go to work, simply sitting in the train or simply driving your car, without any further story attached, no hopes, no fear? You are here, present in each and every moment. As you open the door to come into your office, you open the door fully. There is no mental noise, no hope, no fear. You're fully present, totally clear, relaxed, released and spacious. As you go through life like this, you're losing far less energy as a person that goes through life continuously worrying, continuously being anxious and scared and depressed about things that cannot influence and change. Most of the geniuses in this world, with the great solutions that came about, they came out of silence, out of a state of open receptivity, of a state in which thinking was greatly reduced. This is a very inspiring state, that gives rise to a lot of intuitive wisdom and helps you to lead a life filled with more joy, more lightness, more pleasantness overall. And isn't it these qualities that make a life beautiful, not only for yourself, but also for those people around you? Now, and also the moment will come where you do have to make a plan of what you will do during the next days, maybe what you will do tomorrow, who you will meet in the afternoon and so forth. So you make your plan. You say, tomorrow at 9 a.m. I have a meeting. You write it down, you make a reminder, and that's that. Now continue living your life. So as always, I hope that this episode was helpful for you, that you got something out of it. And I hope also that it clarified this question a little bit more, that how to combine planning and presence, and to really also see that they are not contradictory. You can continue living your life as you usually do. It is just that what you are doing you know it as you're doing it. That's the only difference. We're not just running through life on autopilot, reacting to circumstances as they arise out of habit, out of emotional habits and so forth, but we are by far more present, by far more available to the circumstances as they arise. So that helps us also to react more wisely and more joyfully to life. So planning is just another part of life that requires your attention, it requires your wisdom, it requires your kindness, your compassion and so forth. And all these kind of qualities, they can only arise when there is enough mindfulness and awareness so we can actually cultivate them. We can actually create a better life when we are present. And we do create a better life as we are joyfully, happily abiding in this moment, unburdened by circumstances. That's how we create the best possible life for ourselves and others. So this concludes this week's session. I'm looking forward to next week's session, which I already have planned. It will come out next Wednesday. And as usual, you can send me all your questions in the comment section below, or by emailing me or whatever. And for now, I think that's good enough. So I wish you a wonderful next week and see you next week. Bye bye.